session live on YouTube. So, guys, let's start with the first question. How we will do that? I will choose someone to start. For example, I had to mute YouTube because I listen myself in there. So I will ask, for example, Rosalia, can you read the question number 2, please? And after that, you can give your thoughts about that answer. And after this, you can choose someone to continue. So, Rosália, ela vai escolher uma pergunta, vai ler a resposta dela, os pensamentos dela a respeito, e depois vai escolher alguém para continuar. Então, pode começar.
Okay.
Can you start, Rosália, please?
Okay. How often do you experience boredom? And how do you manage this? Nowadays, it's not so often because I am mom, I am a wife, then I have so many things to do in my house, even in the work, because my work today is so easy, then I have more free time than working. Then depend of the day I am so busy, but depend of the day I am free. Then, but I have another thing to do. When I am more free, I try to do things that I want to do. Then when I am working, then I enjoy this time in this day. But boredom is difficult to see so boring. Depend of the day, depend of if the day are raining, for example, then you can go out, then it's become a little boring, but it's depend of the day, only this. Then when I am feel boredom, I try to watch some videos, some movie, follow some series. Yeah. If I don't have another thing to do.
All right.
Can I choose another?
Yeah, please.
Oh, how about you, Joca?
I usually I don't feeling boredom but if I feeling um I agree with you. I watch Netflix and I draw enquanto I watch the TV, and basically it is, but no, it is don't frequently the feeling, you know.
All right. It's hard to get bored with you. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So, can you choose someone to continue, please? Você pode escolher alguém?
Yeah, let me see.
A Thalita, Beatriz e eu. Joca? Acho que ele falou Thalita, cortou aqui, mas eu acho que ele falou Thalita, can you...
Thalita.
Okay. You are freezing, Joca, but Thalita, can you go on, please?
Okay, boredom is not a feeling that I used to feel.
I can't hear you, Thalita. Sorry.
Yeah,
it's
I can
really
hear you.
hard to understand you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, now it's clear.
Yeah, okay. So, boredom is not a feeling that I used to feel. I found something that Rosalia said interesting. She said, I'm a wife, I'm a mother. I have the same feeling. I always feel that I have much to do, to think about, and it's something good. Sometimes it can be a little um, uh, worrisome, and it can also be I forgot the word totally, but uh, it can be cansativo. I just forgot. And but it makes part. It's something when we have many things to do, to think about. Uh, uh, we can. I think we cannot feel bored. Even I believe that it makes part of life, but uh, I barely can remember the last time I felt bored. I remember I remember that I felt uh, uh, tired or maybe stressed, but not bored.
Yeah, I don't know how, I imagine being a mother, how stressful that can be, because I watch my wife getting stressed. All right, and what about you, Beatriz? Are you bored with our conversation or not?
So no. I think that depends on, and I have the impression that all my answers starts with depends on, but okay.
Okay.
Depends on the moment. Sometimes I just want to be quiet, and so I embrace the boredom. I go to sleep. I go, do something that makes me comfortable and yeah, quiet. But sometimes I just try to do another things like reading a book, watching TV. But yeah, sometimes I'm in the mood that even doing it is just help me to embrace more the boredom because mm, some contents on TV or on the books aren't like super you know um enjoying. I don't know how to say empolgant. Sorry, and they are just like just do you feel comfortable and not like, oh my god, this is so amazing. It's just like I'm watching TV because it's what I have for today. And but sometimes I try to do something different, just go for a walk, just go trying to conversate with my friends. We live far from each other, so it's hard just see, face to face. And yeah, I think that's it. But I don't think that boredom is always a bad thing. And in my daily life, I'm so busy with a lot of stuff that I need to do between working, needing to start English and other, clean the house and kind of thing that boredom seems perfectly fine sometimes.
All right. All I had to say to you, Beatriz, your thoughts about that is really interesting, because um I think I'm a little bit different from you guys, because I get bored very often, you know. I had a problem to pay attention to some activities. Um, if I'm watching a TV show or a YouTube video or doing some activity, usually I get bored really fast. It's really easy to me to lose the interest about some topic. For example, last month I was really interested about do it yourself stuffs, about I want to do something on my office here in my house, and I want to do that by myself. And I saw a lot of YouTube videos, but now I don't want to do that. I lose the interest. So it's really often to me to get bored about something. And this is the reason I put a lot of effort on what is really important to me. For example, I already in the past I already loosened the interest being studying English a lot of times, but I know this is important to me, so I'm here sometimes without being happy with, oh, I had to wake up 6:30 on the middle of the week because I want to study English. All right, let's do that. But
Yeah, I agree with you. It's just a thing that I want to know because it happens to me as well. I get bored very easily, but I kind of learned how to manage it
yeah,
because, for example, I was the kind of person that I just founded a new activity and I was like, oh my god, I will put all my might here, and 2 months later, I was like, I will not do it, and it was a problem, especially in my studies because I started like 5 or 6 universities, and then I just passed it in 2 weeks, and I was like, okay, I don't want to do it. And sometimes we need to do it in autopilot because it's what I need to do. I think that for me was really helpful to understand that not everything needs to be good, exciting, just not, just need to do
yeah,
the
I
life.
r- I really understand the feeling because when I was younger, I decided I want to study IT. Eu queria estudar computação, computing, and programming language. So I decided this. I want to do that on my life. And I only do one vestibular. I don't know how to say vestibular. I only do one vestibular in my life because I get bored really fast studying. So I don't want to lose years and years studying for other graduations. So I decided I will do that, and it's the only one college. But since I started with 2 weeks, I was, oh man, I don't want to do that. So I had to put a lot of effort to continue, because for me, it's really easy to give up from something. So, on I learned how to deal with important stuffs on my life, but the other part, wow, this isn't important. I quit really fast. So it's hard. I know the feeling. So let's move on, guys. Talita, can you read the question number 3, please, and give your answer,
Yes,
please?
for sure. Uh, can boredom have any advantages? Yes, I believe that it's related with something that we have discussing about. Sometimes we just have to understand that um, boredom can make part of life, and maybe uh, I have heard about that creative flourish when we feel bored, and maybe other things can happen in our mind. Uh, Sometimes you are so in the middle of so many activities that we don't stop to just to think, to reflect. Sometimes I feel this. I feel that I have just to stop and think about my life, about or just not to do anything, not to plan anything for a moment. So instead of feel something, uh, how can I say? Instead of feeling that boredom can be something uh, just bad, I feel that can be like an opportunity just to I don't know to rest our minds. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think that's it, guys.
I think I agree with you a little bit, but I don't want be rude. I want to listen other guys about that. And what about you, Joca? What do you think about that?
Uh, I think so. I believe that that board is that signal about something with uh, don't don't like, you know, or it is a signal, and you or you need the to rest about the anything, the work, the the this series in TV, and I think so is uh, uh, algo something, I don't know, important, but but uh, but little, not too much. Too much, it is dangerous for me. Do you know?
Get too much boring, it's danger for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. All right. Yeah, I agree with you. And what about you, Rosalia?
Can borrow have any advantages? I think so. If you are so boring, you need to thinking about to solve this time to discover another thing to do, trying to be more productive. Because if you are bored all the time, it could become some disease, something like this. But if you should try to enjoy this time in boredom, you can have some ideas to solve this, to choose another thing to do, then you can become more productive or have more productive or you to be more creative. I think yes. This case can have some advantages.
All right. I totally agree with you because I listened something in the past. Laziness move the world. Preguiça move o mundo. Because people don't like to do some activities, and some activities get bored really fast. So how I can do that in the faster way to resolve this problem, and I don't want to look this anymore. you know. And what about you? Oh man, I forgot. I was paying so much attention to you guys. I forgot to mark who already talked, but I think you didn't talk yet about this question, Beatriz. Or I'm wrong.
No, no, I didn't answer.
Okay, please go on.
Yeah, I think that if you don't feel boredom, we would be compelled to learn new things, uh, searching for new things to do, and like, I don't know if I got the question right, but I think so. Um, but yeah, I think that the boredom, it's the moment that our creativity can bloom. Sometimes we are just doing nothing, and then we have an idea, like, that guy with an apple. I forgot his name now. I'm sorry. I know he's super important in physics. I think that is Newton, right? That an apple, he was like laying against a tree, and then an apple just fell down over his, head and kind of thing. And as I said in the first question, I think that sometimes we need to embrace it because it's a time to recover, from our uh, routine. I don't know you guys, but I work a lot. I have a 9-6 work, and it's just the, what is recorded because often I do overwork. So, I have things that I can complete in my work time. So I work so much, and I have things that I need to do here in my house. I love to walk with my pets, and it's a priority. I need to clean. I don't cook because my mom does it for me, thankfully. But I do a lot of other things. And I have some days that I'm so tired that I just lay on my bed and fell asleep almost immediately because I'm so tired. And I think that boredom sometimes is good because it's quiet. I just don't need to think too much. I don't need, overthink or, I don't know, solve problems. And yeah, I'm just there fighting, thinking in nothing. I'm sorry.
All right. Yeah, I think the boredom can had some advantage in some manners because, as Rosalia said, um, I get sometimes I was bored. This helped me to be more creative, to think other stuff about my work or about my life. So yeah, I agree with you in this way. But I want I want create a new question right now. All right, isn't on the questions I sent on the chat, but I want to listen from you guys. If you get bored on your work, you are doing your activities on your work and you get bored, how you deal with that? If you are in a call with your manager or something like this and you get bored, how you do, como você lida quando você fica entediado no trabalho? So I want listen this starting with you, Rosalia. Can you start, please?
Okay. I've never had participated in a meeting with for work, something like this, but I had yesterday I had a meeting with Italian person. Then it's not a teacher, but it's like this, participating in the group. But all the time is lately I'm feeling this because she trying to explain so many things, so many words. Then oh my gosh, it's become so boring. I said to
Yeah.
my friend, oh my gosh, I am sleeping here. I'm trying. I will give up because I can't stay here because I will falling asleep because it's so boring. Yeah, I'm trying to stay there because I need to participate in because all the time she was asking for some words to explain some words, then oh my gosh, it's so difficult to stay there. Then but the column fall, then I don't return because it was so boring.
All right. All right. That was a good one experience.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. So you'll put some effort to stay in there, all right? Or você colocou esforço para ficar lá, você não
yeah,
desistiu.
yeah. But I almost falling asleep.
Okay. Okay. And what about you, Joca? Did you already get bored in your work or not? I think Joca, oh, you are muted. Tá mudo, Joca.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, sorry. I forget. And in my work, I draw in events. Make a the caricature.
Okay.
Do you know?
Okay.
And I love it. And but some some mesmo assim some like I don't know. I quase sleeping uh, drawing the the person
Okay.
when was December and and uh, and I made it. I do many events, you know, and
Okay.
I draw in the school the and I quasi sleeping during draw and is very vergonha. I don't know, but
Shame.
it's normal change, yeah. But it is normal because I I was rest.
All right. So, what about you, Beatriz? Did you get bored doing your work or not? How you do that?
Yes, I'm divided into three moods when I'm working. Where I'm bored, where I'm anxious, or I'm stressed. So yes, I feel the boredom almost every time we have a long uh meeting, gathering, online gathering, and I don't know why they just do it because it's 1 hour and a half, seeing then just giving us like, oh, see how much we earned this semester, and yeah, I I still will not, increase your salary, but I will, you know, stay with this luxury.
Uh,
So yeah, look how fun is it? How we are growing up, and I'm like, okay, it's like 1 hour and a half each. Uh, I don't know how to say quinzena in English, but yeah, two two times per month. And yeah, I think that it really is. I'm divided into being bored and stressed because it doesn't make sense. I just want to see things that are concern of my field. I don't want to see they are beating high gas luxury standards. I don't know how to say in English. I'm sorry, but they are incapable to give it to us. So yeah, it literally stressing me a lot, and it makes me worried. And when I'm doing the things like repeatedly, I'm working with IT support. When the customers have problem to access our product, I'm just go there doing a remote access. It's like a service desk, and then yeah, and I just changed it like 1 week ago. I was just working as a customers process analyst, but I was doing a service desk, and they just like, oh, like you are doing this service, just go ahead and change it completely. And then I have just to do the same thing day by day, And when I'm not stressed because I can't find the problem, I'm just worried dealing with clients. I think that's it.
All right. All right. Yeah. Sometimes can be hard. And what about you, Talita? Your job make you feel more bored sometimes or not? Or you have a really exciting job? I never feel bored during my work day. How is that?
As I teach teenagers,
All right.
I'd say that I never feel bored.
Yeah, I
Uh,
had that
I feel
impression.
other things, but no boredom. So,
Since you work with teenagers, sometimes I don't know, maybe we had that thought, I want to kill someone, but we can't share that because it's a
no, it
crime.
depends. Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Maybe uh, these are in the middle of the things that pass through my mind when.
Yeah, but you think it's easy or not to work with teenagers?
Oh, it's not easy at all. But sometimes I have fun with
Okay.
them. It's a challenge. It's a challenge, but I like what I do. Um, Even sometimes I feel that it's it's very hard uh, to to deal with students in general, especially in this phase of life. But um, um, it's something that I like to do.
Okay. And as a teacher, sorry, I'm making a lot of questions to you, but as a teacher, do you can notice or realize when a student get bored or not? You can
Oh,
realize that or not?
rolling eyes, especially. Yeah, rolling eyes, and sometimes I don't know, sometimes they are talking, they are doing uh, anything more besides paying attention to the class. The problem is that teenagers get bored easily,
Yeah.
and they don't know how to deal with that. So maybe it's the how can I say the biggest challenge it's make them to understand that studying sometimes is not easy. It's not uh, exciting, you
Yeah.
know. Um, so this is the biggest challenge to make them understand that.
Yeah. I think this is really important. Actually, this brings us to the question number 4, but after we start, I had to say I really hate you talking about when they get bored, they rolling their eyes, and I really hate when my daughters do that. I'm talking something important to my daughter and she starts to look, oh man, I really hate when she does that. And I start to think, man, será que eu já fiz isso? Maybe I
Yeah,
do that with my mother in the past. I don't
it's
know.
the first thing we think. I've become a mother recently, and my son is he is just 1 year and 3 months old, but I have already had these thoughts about this. Oh my gosh, have I done this? And I'm thinking about the future as well when he become a teenager and remembering the things I did when I was a teenager. And so I'm wondering a lot of things.
All right, guys. We talked a little bit about other stuff, but I think this is Felipe always says this is the fluency, you know. Uh, o nosso CEO, Felipe sempre fala que isso é a fluência, quando você consegue conversar um assunto, daí de repente isso muda, daí você volta. Because when you are talking with someone in Portuguese, for example, this is the way a conversation goes on. Because the topic change really fast, and sometimes we will not be prepared to give an answer or opinion, but it's really good. But since Talita talked a little bit about teenagers, let's move on to the question number 4. Joca, can you read the question number 4 and give your thoughts, please?
Yeah. One moment.
You are in the cell phone. If you want, I can read for you, if it's more easier. Oh, Thalita, leave us.
Yeah, she needs to go.
Ok. Joca, você quer que eu leia a questão para você? Eu acho que você está no celular aí.
Yeah.
Okay. Question number 4. In your view, can boredom pose risks for teenagers and children? Seu ponto de vista, o tédio pode apresentar riscos para adolescentes e crianças? Joca? Você tá mudo.
Sorry. I I was mute again. I think so. Is excessive boredom can be worrying for the teenager and the kids, and I think so. Is worrying for the adults too. Do you know? Because I think so. Can cause the depression. I don't know. It is. We have be careful with the excessive boredom. Do you know?
All right.
For
All
me,
right.
for me.
I understand, totally understand you. And what about you, Rosalia? Did you already had teenagers on your life?
Yeah, yes. Today they are adult, but they can become boring since now. I think have 2 points. They can become boring, can become harmful and wonderful for them, because harmful because they can have some risk because they don't have experience how to overcome this time. They don't know how to improve this. But for adult, you are already have some experience, then you can go over of them, it's okay. But for teenager, they should have the chance to have some to become more creativity, to find another activity to do, because if they are boring because they don't have nothing to do, they have so many things to do nowadays, but all the time they need to have more and more different things to do, because they are all the time saying, oh my gosh, so boring because I don't have nothing to do. They have but they don't see the thing to do because they don't like to do the thing that they have to. Then they need to be more creative to go over this. Then I think is this can to be more boring, have some risks, but they can have the opportunity to become more creativity.
All right, yeah. Yeah, I listen to this so much. I don't have nothing to do.
Eh,
And what about you, Beatriz? When you were a teenager, did you saw some risk about getting bored or not?
No, I was really quiet. I just like to stay at home as I do now. And most of my friends, and so was most of my friends. I I think that yeah, it can be harmful when they don't, can balance it. Just using the excess of boredom to do stupid things or put themselves in risk. But I think that yeah, it can be really helpful to create new things, or sometimes you are just bored and you just go out with your friends and you all start to talking about a lot of unspecific and odd topics, and a lot of fun things can bloom of it.
All right. Yeah. As I say, I had two daughters. One of them had 7 years old, and the other one had 2 years old. And the my youngest daughter don't never say that about get bored or something like this, but my old daughter say this all the time. And all the time I say to her, oh, how can I say? I forget how to pronounce this in English, but I say to my daughter, it's boring listening her reclamando, complain about get bored, you know? She pass her burden to me because it's sometimes it's hard. And I don't know about you, Beatriz, did you have kids or not? Você tem
No,
filhos?
I mean,
Okay. And Joca has a dog, I think he say. Rosalia had
Yeah,
kids,
yeah.
but I don't know, maybe if your pets get bored, you get bored if your pets or not, but kids sometimes can bore us really quickly. All right, guys. We are running out of time.